What is going on, traders? Welcome back to the Traveling Trader. Happy Tuesday to you. So today I wanted to discuss a couple of news stories regarding the traditional markets and the crypto markets converging and the ripple effects, no pun intended, that has caused in both of the markets. Now, a couple of recent wins that we had in the crypto market before jumping into the news story. We had a swing trade on Ethereum after buying the dip that's up 18%. EOS, we had a swing trade after buying the dip that's up 13%. And then in the stock world, both Disney and Microsoft hit 52-week highs today, and Tesla continues to crush it, gaining another 2% today for a total of around 20% on our investment. If you want access to the trade alerts, link is in the description. So let us get into our news story. MoneyGram surges over 155% and actually reached around 170% today, as there was an announcement that Ripple was making investment in MoneyGram. This was already rumored. However, the news officially hit the market, and you see what effect this has on MoneyGram's stock price. This is the stock market. This is not the crypto market. So we're currently up over around 100, not we, but the market is currently up 120% on MoneyGram's stock price. You see, this is where it closed yesterday at around $1.45. And it opened today at $3.66. So that is just buck wild. Of course, MoneyGram, at one point in its heyday when it was the only game in town, along with Western Union, had a stock price of close to $300. This is back in 2006. However, it has struggled to innovate, and there are just too many ways to send payments now, whether you're talking about Venmo or Stripe or the Cash App or Bitcoin. So Ripple this was a really strategic move. MoneyGram is a public company. Ripple is a private company, and it dumped money into MoneyGram in order to leverage its payment systems as well as its brand. I think there is sort of a potential rebranding that might be going on here. Either way, this is really exciting. I know there's many Ripple haters out there, but not so much for the fact that Ripple is working with a established public company, but the fact that investors, the traditional markets, are seeing this as the convergence between the traditional markets and the crypto markets is seen as a positive move. Now, Bitcoin also plays into this sentiment, and I'll go over it in a couple of minutes. The other big news item, obviously, is that Facebook's cryptocurrency Libra is launched or unveiled or being launched. They said that it could launch as early as this week. Now, this one I'm not so hype about, and I don't think that the crypto community should be that hype about because, well, for one, I don't even share pictures on Facebook. I'm going to send payments on Facebook. I don't even have a Facebook account. Facebook is seen as one of the most invasive technology companies around, collecting, sharing, selling your data. There is no way in hell that any cryptocurrency purist is ever going to use Facebook for payments or even a Facebook stablecoin. At this point, I would rather trust Tether than Facebook. That's saying a lot. Also, I believe that there is an initiative here in order to combat the crypto part of cryptocurrency or the anonymity or pseudonymity of cryptocurrency. Facebook, right, a public corporation, wants to take this stuff above ground. And you could see here that it has partnered with already a dozen companies, including Visa and PayPal. There are many companies involved in this deal, and I really don't see what the appeal here is unless you are a heavy Facebook user and you want to send payments back and forth to other Facebook users. Having a stable currency, or where one Libra coin equals $1, you can send that instead of sending actual USD through Messenger or through WhatsApp. I mean, I could see how there could be an appeal if you're a heavy Facebook user, but that's not for those who are who understand cryptocurrency, this isn't really a groundbreaking move here. However, Facebook's share price did increase on the news of this. So again, the convergence between the cryptocurrency world and the traditional stock market world having a positive effect on the actual stock prices. This is something that we really haven't seen before, even during the last bull run in 2017, 2018. Now, how does Bitcoin play into this resurgence of cryptocurrency hysteria? Well, here's an interesting metric here. So in 2017, when Bitcoin was on its way to 20K, most of that movement was largely driven by international retail demand, focusing on South Korea primarily. However, if you look at the CME, which is the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, where futures are traded, that and the CBOE are the two largest futures exchanges in the US, maybe in the world. But if you look at the activity on the CME, specifically with regards to Bitcoin futures, the interest is at an all-time high, even besting the interest that we saw in 2017. So what the author of this article here on MarketWatch is arguing is that, you know, in 2017, 2018, that bull rally was largely fueled by individual investors like you and I, mostly out of South Korea. But in this bull rally that we see where Bitcoin is now over 9,000, the CME and CBOE activity is at an all-time high. If we take a look at the futures, at the CME futures that expire this month, you'll see, let me just change this chart, but you'll see it's insane that Bitcoin at the beginning of the year on the CME futures was at 3,200, and now we are all above $9,000. So huge institutional interest in crypto. Again, it's not out of the question to see cryptocurrency prices back to close to what we saw in 2017, 2018. This is the type of hysteria that we saw early on, where you're seeing, you know, articles on MarketWatch, on CNBC, on Bloomberg regarding cryptocurrency. And now, moreover, you have the convergence between the cryptocurrency world and the stock world, where cryptocurrency companies are actually making large investments in the stock world, such as the deal between Ripple and MoneyGram. We'll close out by looking at the cryptocurrency market as it currently stands. There is a little bit of red. Obviously, markets can't go up in a linear fashion forever. So you see there are some dips here. Obviously, we will be buying the dips. Keep your eyes and ears peeled for the trade alerts. If you want access to the trade alerts, link is in the description. The diamond traders and above gives you access to the stock trade alerts as well. Again, I was saying our purchase on Tesla is up 21%. Disney hit a new 52-week high today. We're up around 26%. Well, a little bit less since it retraced a bit. I did send out an alert for Canopy Growth Corporation as it is seeing a descending wedge. Anyway, if you want access to that, link is in the description. It'll cost you less than a cup of coffee a week. Leave a comment if you have any comment or questions or want to comment on today's news stories. If you got anything out of this video, leave a thumbs up. Stay safe out there. Peace.